Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be here and share this conversation with PSEP. Sure, I started my journey in technology and software development, and over time, I moved into building digital solutions and platforms for businesses. But along the way, I realized that technology alone is not enough. The real challenges is adoption, how organizations actually use technology to transform. That's what leads me to the ecosystem building, training, and eventually platform like PDX, where we bring stakeholders together to make transformations more practical and actionable. For me, it's simple. Technology should solve real problems. I have seen many organizations struggle, not because they lack of tools, but because they lack of clarity, direction, and execution support. So, my passions come from bridging that gaps between intentions and implementations. I would say that we have made progress, but it has been uneven. Many organizations started digital initiative, but a lot remains at pilot stage. They didn't fully scale into operations. There are a few key reasons. First, the organization lack the internal capability to fully execute transformations. Second, funding is a real consideration. While government grants are available, they are limited, competitive, and time sensitive. So businesses need a clear digitalization roadmap. Without it, it's difficult to secure approval, move quickly before quota runs out. Ultimately, many initiatives stall because strategy, execution, timing are not in line. Okay, what was missing was integrations. We had awareness, we had initiative, but we didn't have strong alignment between government, industry, and solution provider to drive execution together. Because transformation is not about technology, it's about people, process, and our mindsets. If you only implement systems without change management, the transformations will not sustain. The turning point was realizing that we needed more than training and consultancy. We need a platform, something that brings all stakeholders together to move from discussions to executions. That was the foundations of the PDX. Today, transformation is no longer optional. It's a survival requirement. Businesses are under pressure to adopt faster than ever before, especially SMEs. PDX is not just a conference and exhibition. It is an ecosystems activation platforms. We focus on three things: practical knowledge, industrial connections, and executions pathway. So participants don't just live with inspire, they live with directions. PDX 2026 is designed for decision makers, CEOs, HR leaders, CRO, policymakers, and business owners who are directly responsible for driving transformations within their organizations. We design it very differently from a typical conference. It goes beyond talks by featuring real case studies, industry sharing, solution showcases, and structured networkings. Our goal is very simple: to shorten the gaps between awareness and implementations, so participants don't just gain insight but also know what to do next. My vision is for Asians to move from being technology adopters to value creators. We should not just use technologies, we should create ecosystems around it. They should become continuous ecosystems, not one-time events. Platform that connects policy, industry, and talents continuously. They will fundamentally change job roles. We will see more hybrid skills, people combining technical, analytical, and strategy thinking, and continuously learnings will become very essential. Leaders need to move from managing operations to leading transformations. That means being more adaptable, more open to change, and more invested in people development. Success is not just attendance of the numbers, it is when organizations take actions after the event, when they implement, collaborate, and transform their organizations. Digital transformation is not just solo journey, it requires collaborations across ecosystems players. Digital transformations is not a solo journey, it requires collaboration across ecosystem players working together with a shared directions. That is exactly why they should not miss PDX 2026, because this is where strategy meets executions. It is where ideas are turned into actions through real collaborations, insight, and practical pathway for transformations. PDX is where digital ambitions become real execution through ecosystem collaborations. Thank you, it's been a pleasure, and thank you PSAP team.